Alright guys, wanted to get this here on video. I found the shady part of my neighborhood here because my phone doesn't really do that well in the light. Very excited about this new product. I just got it in the mail about 10 minutes ago. It's here in the cup holder. This thing is solving all of my problems. It's called the G-Cord Long Arm. I basically just Googled cup holder phone mount. There's a variety of different kinds. This is the one that fits best for me. They have some where it's just like a plastic arm, and it's not nearly as long as this. If your cup holder happens to be like right here on your dash or a little bit higher up, you may not need a longer cord like this. But here's the reason why it solved all of my problems. I've never ever liked my phone to be on the phone mount. This is a magnetic mount. It's 20 bucks at Walmart. The G-Cord is also $20. But this guy was 20 bucks. I really couldn't find a good spot in this vehicle in particular that I like the most to put a suction cup. I definitely don't want to put it up here on my window. It just seems like it's going to obstruct my view. I don't want it down here deep in the dash or anything. I wasn't satisfied with my phone being up here on this mount over here. Couldn't find anywhere. I don't like the AC mounts. And plus it's a little bit too far deep. It's kind of behind my wheel if I'm looking here, and it's just not a good spot. I couldn't find anywhere else I could put it. I tried putting a suction cup right here, but this line was gonna mess with the suction, and part of the suction cup, all the cups that I've tried, they would come over this part right here, and so it just wasn't a good suction on this spot either, because I like my phone right here. The problem with this mount being right there, being that for that particular mount, it's the best spot. The problem is I can't reach it. This is my arm length right here. I need to be able to drive comfortably. This is my arm length right here. It's fully extended to the wheel. This is my comfortable setting right here. And if I'm driving and I get a ping while I'm in the middle of a trip, I got passengers in my car, they're watching me drive, they're watching my habits. A lot of people sometimes are particular about the way their driver drives. You know, I got to lean all the way forward to be able to touch my phone on this mount so that I can get that extra trip or whatever. Sometimes I have to mess with the map or make an adjustment while I'm at a red light, and I gotta continue to lean forward like this. And I drive avidly, I drive competitively. At the moment, this is all I do. So in a full day of driving, leaning forward like this hundreds of times is literally hundreds of times. It can be very annoying. I hate it. It's been growing old on me for a long time now. So I finally found something that's right for me. I don't know if you guys, or if many of you guys have even heard of this. It just dawned on me that I could get a cup holder phone mount. And when I got it, I'll pull it out for you guys to see a little bit better. When I got it and I put it in, it kind of wobbled a little bit because there's this ring here on the bottom. If you can see that, it doesn't go very deep. That's what's holding in the cup holder. This is about maybe only an inch. And so what I've done is I've just stuffed a piece of paper because there was a wobble on top of this wider circumference here, because it wasn't holding on to this wider part. It was only holding on to the deeper part, and it just didn't have that good of a leverage. So I mean, nothing that a folded piece of paper can't do. But I mean, let's solve the problem. And it does wobble a little bit while I drive, but really not a lot. And I don't care because this is exactly where I need it to be. It doesn't obstruct my steering wheel. It doesn't change too much of how I needed to see my map when I glance over and check the roads. I've already tested it out here in my neighborhood as I was looking for a shady part. But let me pull it out for you guys to see. I love this thing. I'm really excited to be using it. Here's the cup, and when I was looking at it on Amazon, man, it really seemed like it was a cup holder inside of a cup holder. Like I would be able to use this because everything else was just a big unit like this, and it would completely take out my ability to use this cup holder. But I guess that's the case for this one as well. I was really hoping that it was deeper inside of here, but the pictures weren't that clear. I don't care that much. I mean, it'll hold a small cup, I guess, or maybe just some small knickknacks that I don't want to throw in there. But obviously for me, this is a much more important priority than putting a QT cup in there or something. I can sacrifice one cup. But basically you just shove this as deep as it'll go, and these ridges will attach onto the side of your cup holder, and they actually go down inside. There's a spring inside of there. You can kind of hear it. So it just goes, there's 4 of these here. Anyways, simple device. It has solved many of my problems. I'm falling in love with this already. It was only 20 bucks. There you go, just shove it in there as far as it'll go. Because you can't really Let's see, that's sticking out there, and I gotta twist it around. You can't really push the adjustments in by hand. It's for this particular cup holder, I guess it's better to just shove it in there as deep as it'll go. I don't know if this cup holder in particular would be best for those fold-out cup holders. That'd be really sketch. I don't know if that would work too well. It seems like it'll work a lot better with a permanent cup holder like this. Won't be able to use this guy anymore. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Another thing is I won't have my cords coming all over the place. I'm such a great distance to go all the way to. This is the little hole that goes inside my console. My charging cord is also a problem. It's all the way up here. It's not even quite long enough, so it's actually kind of got like not enough slack because it hangs up about right here. But right here where my hand is, it doesn't go all the way down like I want it to go because it's too far of a distance and my cord isn't long enough to charge my phone while I'm driving. Anyways, really excited about this, guys. The other thing is I want to show you. I can't switch it around, so I'll flip my entire phone around. But when I put it in, I push this top part down. I'll show you. When you put your phone in, here's the button you push to put it up. You just slide it down like this. But the cool thing is you got this tab right here. You don't have to keep clicking and unclicking your adjustment thing to take your phone on and off, because that happens too. Sometimes you got to make a phone call. I use Bluetooth phone calls, but for a variety of reasons, you need to take your phone off every once in a while. But the cool thing is, just adjust it. I push it down. It's got like this rubber grip so that I can use the tab and pull the phone off from behind. So I can put my thumb here and pull the phone off, and it slides off, and it works the exact same way. When you put it back on, it just slides underneath at the adjustment that you had it before. It slides right on there. This is hard to see. I wish I had like just a fake phone or something to put in there for you guys to see, but basically I don't have to keep clicking on and off this adjustment, this mount, to take my phone on and off like these traditional AC mounts with the side thing that clicks in it. It's really obnoxious when you click it inside. It's just I don't know. I don't like having to click the sides to take my phone off and then having to readjust it when I put my phone back on. That's always been annoying. With this, you don't have to do that. So don't want this to be too long, but I am really excited about this. Uber on.